mean to you guys to be shortlisted for this year? What does it mean for you for Glasgow Boys to be shortlisted for this award?
It's really special because it acknowledges us as editors that rarely happens. But also we recognize we play such a small part in creating something that's so stunning. Margaret did such a beautiful job, and so seeing others loving it as much as we do in the whole process is everything.
Yeah, I think this is a special book for lots of reasons, and I love what it represents. I love that it's booked out to working class boys coming out of care, and that it is being celebrated. And this is not the first award it's been shortlisted for, so it's really nice to see it chime with readers when it's quite a specific experience.
What advice would you give to a young person wanting to get into editing, like wanting to become a published editor?
Keep reading, and then as you're reading, think what you could tell the writer. How would you change it? How would you shape it? Be curious. Ask those questions. That's mainly what we do. We ask questions. If the book leaves you with questions, that's a good indication that you're getting on something.
Yeah, edit everything. Be part of your student newspaper.
That's actually why we're here.
Amazing. There you go. That's exactly what I did. But yeah, read your friends' work. Form writing circles. And also there are lots of internships that publishers do, some of them are specific and some of them are more general, but yeah, if you can go and get a taster, then that will tell you whether you like it or not.
How did you guys get into the editing field?
I came in not the usual way, so I was working in education previously and also in journalism, and I just thought one day I want to try something different, something new, and so I merged both of my skill sets together and ended up over in children's publishing. Very
Yeah, it was sort of by accident in that I was trying to do a journalism course and it got cancelled, and I was like, oh gosh, I've got to get a job now. And then I was talking to someone about publishing, and I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to do it because I haven't done any work experience. Which probably would be true today, but back then, she just said, oh, just go for it. So I did an interview, and I read the notes of the interview, and the only thing she'd written down was no TV, unusual family, and somehow I got the job.
That's a good way to get a job. I was wondering a bit more specific question. How did it feel to kind of edit the written acting? Like, was that a different process? Did you guys have much of a role in that, or was it more kind of led by
I'd say we didn't edit it.
No, it was like
didn't even question it.
Really.
I didn't question it. I think you can hear it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that I've never lived in Scotland, so we've never lived in Scotland, and I think even so, I think it just felt very distinctive. Like, there might be one or two places where we needed further clarification, like the meaning wasn't completely apparent, but actually I think she did it really cleverly in that it was light of touch enough that you don't need to speak Scots to understand what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, what I really liked about it was it kind of made me want to read out loud. It like prompted me to because sometimes I would get a bit confused, you know, what's that kind of saying, and then I would read it out loud and I'd be like, right, because I mean my family's even Scottish, but so sometimes seeing it written like that was quite sort of difficult just immediately.
I think that's just a really lovely point. I think how language is used and how it appears on paper, I think a lot of times it has to be spoken out, especially if you're writing in a vernacular in another way. So I like what you just said.
And then I also wanted to know, how did it feel sort of editing a novel which explored such current themes? Like, did it really resonate? Did it feel kind of important to you?
Absolutely. I grew up from a business background and actually seeing some of those elements coming to light there, being able to empathise with characters. The whole way through, I just kept seeing them as very real people. And I think Margaret's writing lends itself to that. It's a really gorgeous thing to think if I myself am being moved to tears by it, what is it people taking from it as well? That is processing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I actually can't remember your original question. I was listening to your beautiful answer. Can you ask me the question again?
I was just wondering how it felt to edit such a current book.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Themes. Did it feel particularly important?
I think so. We read all the time, and we read like hundreds of books on submission every month, and it's really amazing when you find a story that feels original. And I think this felt original, but it also felt really important. It felt like this is a story that hasn't been told enough, definitely not in the YA space, and this is a story that needs to be heard. And for me, the thing that really struck me was the idea that you come out of care at the age of 18 and there's a cut-off point, and that's it. Like, there's no support network, and it's like, what would it actually feel like to be in that situation? I think that's what she captures, and her research was impeccable as well, and she's got close sort of access to research, so it just felt really important.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to talk to her. It's lovely to meet you.
Sounds like your way when she arrives.
Awesome. Thank you.